who does seem to me, again, I'm not putting words in your mouth.
Who's full of shit.
Seems to enjoy pushing buttons, making confrontation, and he's very good at doing it.
Yeah, he don't give a shit.
He's very good at doing it.
He doesn't give a shit about anything.
Phones. Dude, the phones, he's lit up these phones with the angry motherfuckers.
I did say the phones will light up. No. Paul is in here.
No, they're not even angry. With that said, I got to go to Wire because I think he'll say it for everybody. Go ahead, Wire. Of course that phone doesn't work. Fucking work.
Damn phone. It might be that
Some
line.
of our phones aren't working. He says this is the most interesting radio that never produced anything.
Well, it's, going out there, and it...
Yeah. They're calling you the Al Sharpton of comedy. That's
Al Sharpton's the Al Sharpton.
You like Al Sharpton, Mr. Mooney?
Al Sharpton's, he says he's 52. His hairdo's 52.
He does have one of those
not a fan?
style.
No. What do you mean not a fan? Al is all right. I mean, we need an Al.
You think you need
a better Al?
Yeah, we
as
need an
far
Al.
as
You can get a better Al.
We need an Al. We need it.
A lot of people say they don't like him as the self-anointed black leadership because he doesn't represent what a lot of black people, I'm talking mainstream, just go to work every day, raise their family. Black people, they look at Reverend Al and go, he's perpetuating.
No, I went to
stereotypes.
his. No, he's out there. I went to his birthday party, and he kept calling this Asian lady Little Kim.
Oh,
and I said, why is he calling that woman Little Kim? And then I got over there, it was Little Kim.
Right.
I didn't know surgery could change your race, but it was her.
Oh, shit. Did she get a little tug?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Holy shit. Yeah, that's fucking funny, man.
This one thing about watching Mooney do comedy, it really is fun to watch. It's when you go to Caroline's. I will say this. I've never seen a guy who has as much new material every time and who really has no worries about offending the audience, which is nice to see. I've watched you sit up there, it's on a stool with a glass.
We're trying to figure out what you drink.
Yeah, whatever that is.
What's in that glass?
In that glass you drink. It's just, you sip it.
Not going to answer that either.
What?
What is it you drink on stage? Because I've seen you. You always have like
It's Red Bull.
No.
You know a black man created Red Bull. You do know that.
The black man created everything.
No, Red Bull.
Stoplight. We wouldn't have the stoplight if it wasn't for the black man.
I forgot.
The toilet.
Yeah, the toilet. Well, wait a minute. No, I thought Mr. Trapper
you read Dr. Jakob. White people just ate our own shit in a fucking hole somewhere.
Yeah.
What about,
He doesn't drink Red Bull. He won't even answer that question.
But go ahead.
I'm going to guess it's something out of
Cognac.
Cognac out of a...
Oh, come
or
on.
Cavassier.
Now you're being racial, please.
Cavassier.
You're back to that. We've gotten away from that. We were all friends. It was all going to be great. And then you got back to the crap.
Well, I could read some of this and say it's grape juice or grape soda. Actually, but fuck that up.
It's Red Bull, brother.
Is it Red Bull?
No, tell us what it is, because then you'll get some free shit.
Probably is Red Bull.
No, I don't think it's Red Bull. See, he's laughing at you now. It's not Red Bull. I knew it wasn't Red Bull. This guy doesn't need Red Bull.
Keeps that energy up.
You don't need Red Bull. You need something
You
mellow
are funny. You are very funny. It probably is.
It's not.
Probably is. I don't see how it's not. All right, well, black is the new white.
Black is the new
I want
white.
to talk a little more about the book that you won't
You're
talk
not gonna
about.
get an answer.
No, black is the new white.
Got any pictures in here?
No, the black man in Cleveland proved that.
I want to see some pictures. Let's
talk about this.
Yeah, the black serial killer.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a white man trapped inside of it.
That makes all those white people happy. Yeah, finally a black guy.
He wants out.
Paul, we're trying to sell books for you. No one's going to buy the book unless you give us a little more than what you have.
What are you talking about?
It looks like a good book.
It is a good book. He read it. It's good. It's great.
Look at that.
What are some of the chapter names?
They're just one, two, three. The chapters aren't really named.
Why aren't you naming your chapters? Makes it easy for everybody. Now you're pointing at me.
I see it. Chapter 16. It's named Chapter 16.
Yeah, but this is something.
You know?
I actually circled this.
Yeah.
This it's on page 18. And Paul
Notice
wrote,
he only read the first 20 pages, Paul. See?
No, I read up to page 38.
38.
It says here, he was talking about white and black comfort. He goes, it's true. Whatever the quality is that white people enjoy in black people, I ain't got it.
Good for you.
That is a fantastic.
Good for you.
We got a really good question coming in. I don't know if we're going to get an answer, Jerome, but try. Jerome in Florida.
First off, I really wish Patrice O'Neill was there for all this. But I actually got two questions. First question is, do you think that, as a whole, black people are actually more racist amongst each other than white people are? And then, secondly, I wanted to get your view on your thoughts on white. I just lost it.
White guilt,
white guilt, white panicking.
I see it written there. You are a panicky Pete.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I get panicky on them.
Well, you should be.
We talk about white guilt on this show.
Sir, don't let them bother you. Your question that you asked, yes, there's a lot of racism between the race itself, because they learn from the best. You're a very smart man, and don't let these maniacs throw you. Okay?
How can everything, even that black people do, be traced back to blame on white people?
Only the negative stuff.
Can't black people take responsibility for certain things as just, hey, maybe we have to deal with this problem as black people, and not just spin it and say, all right, there's racism in our community. It doesn't have to be they learn from the best, which is the white man, of course. We know what you're talking about, Paul. Why can't black people in the community just take up some responsibility, raise those families, keep the men in the family to raise the children and teach them some values and stuff, and maybe think about not having 8 kids and things. Just these certain.
There's something wrong with you.
No, Paul.
There's something wrong with you. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Yeah, addressing after slavery. Listen.
It's done. Okay,
it doesn't matter. Listen to me. You reap the benefits. Shut up. Here's the deal.
I didn't reap shit.
Well, your parents failed. Listen.
They were in Italy. Apparently having sex with black people.
Yes, apparently. Apparently. Look at the world after freedom. When slavery, we lived with white people in their homes. Okay? Mm-hmm. When we got free, white people don't even want us in their neighborhoods. It's about ownership. If tomorrow slavery came back in, the whitest area in New York, they would be on their porch. Welcome home. We've been waiting. We haven't changed a thing. Go to your room. It's the way it is.
I got a Roomba.
What's that?
It's an automatic vacuum cleaner.
But anyway, go ahead. Do your whole thing about it.
I'm just saying.
We blame you for everything.
There has to be certain things that
that we take responsibility.
That you need to take responsibility for and address, not in an Al Sharpton way. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Black leadership that does not address the true problem, which is black people have to take more responsibility about the problems that they're faced in the community. The high crime, the disproportionate number of crimes committed in black communities.
That's not true.
It is true.
White people commit crimes too. That's not true.
Not in a disproportionate number.
No, come off of it.
Black people. It absolutely
true. The prisons are full of white folks and black people and everything else. The white people commit crimes.
10%, 12% of the national population.
How much money does a white person steal?
I have no idea. A lot.
Well, it depends. Not as much.
Bernie Madoff, a lot.
Like what?
Billions. But you know what? All those people are alive to go, that motherfucker ripped me off. It's not one guy with a bullet in his head for $20.
But why don't you
get smarter with your crime?
No, what are you talking about? That's not true. That is not true.
It is true.
It's just not. It's not true.
How is that?
White people do more crime to white people than they do to blacks.
Of course, we're afraid of black people.
No,
we're not going to do crime to black people.
Something's wrong with you.
No,
you're afraid of black people.
I am a realist.
When you look in the mirror, do you scream?
You know what's wrong? I'm honesty.
So when you look in the mirror, do you scream?
No.
You just said you were afraid of black people. You just said you were afraid of black people, so you look in the mirror and you scream.
I'm talking about white society wouldn't perpetrate
Now you're in charge of white. You're the spokesman for white society.
Thank you. I am.
Yeah.
We wouldn't perpetrate.
And being part black.
There aren't
you
many
sound crazy.
white on black crimes. As many as there are black on white crimes based on the population.
That's not true.
Population. Absolutely true.
No, it's not true.
FBI statistics, my friend.
What?
FBI.
You believe them?
Motherfucking FBI.
You believe the FBI?
Yes,
You're
I believe
stupid.
the FBI. FBI stats.
That's like believing your doctor. Do everything your doctor says and you'll surely die. Something's wrong with you.
I wish people could see. Every time Mooney says something to Anthony, he looks at me like, can you believe this motherfucker?
Jimmy makes the same face.
Paul, we're kind of on your side. We're a little more on your side than you realize. He's nuts. He's nuts.
Yeah, I've been called crazy.
And you thought Jimmy was dying from cancer. Did I bring him